Carl Jacobs first entered the local music scene as a wide-eyed and bushy-tailed teenager determined to make it in what was a growing and widely competitive industry. He soon made a name for himself, performing with some of the best in the business, luminaries like David Rudder, the Mighty Sparrow and Charlie's Roots. The veteran singer returned home a few years ago. In this special report, the Sugar Island shares snippets of his journey and comments on the growth of the local music industry with Dion Batiste.
Even as a young boy growing up in rural Laventille, Carl Jacobs knew he wanted to sing, an ambition that was not initially supported by his grandparents with whom he grew up. You see, back then, musicians were not held in high esteem.
See, in them days, music was a kind of vagabond street kind of thing. You know, nobody wasn't a musician as an outlaw, really, to society at that time. You know what I mean? So that wasn't, and they were very conventional. Not their fault. No hold anything against them. They just wanted the best for me.
Noting his commitment to his craft, their hesitation was soon replaced by admiration. It wasn't long before Carl Jacobs was a staple on the local music scene, performing with the likes of the Sparrow Troubadours, Michael Boothman and Charlie's Roots.
You know, it was all really very inspiring and educational, because I learned so much playing with those guys. They were out there and all. I was just sucking up everything that they had to offer while I contributed in my own way.
Okay.
Yeah.
He recalled with pride time spent performing with Chandelier, a band he founded and led with the support of his wife and fellow musician Carl Jacobs.
It was the time when we got everybody, most of our country and people outside of the country, and most of everybody, to understand who we were and what we were capable of. You know, so it was a turning point in our career, and it's something that we will never forget.
Uncle Carl loves everything Trini, its people and its culture, which he says is second to none. However, having performed at every major venue and event offered here and having to provide for a growing family, the Jacobs moved to Miami.
I think we should be said that so that we could more understand where we're at. You know, so we just needed to expand a little more, and we were we felt that we were doing the same thing over and over in the same places over and over, because we live in a small country, and when you become popular, there's only a few places that you could play, that you would play every year over and over and over again. So we had a thirst for more.
Of the music, he said, every generation interprets it differently and is armed with new ideas. He says we should embrace the evolution.
We can't do much else, because the young artists, they have new ideas, they have different interpretations, and what I think the more experienced musicians should do, instead of putting them down, is to try and be a part of what they're doing and help them, you know, with their experience. Among my peers, I see a lot of them just put them down. I don't think it helps. You know, I try to bring them into my space so I could listen and understand and try to see where they're going, and offer some kind of assistance, you know, because we have a lot of experience, we've been doing this a long time.
However, he says artists should strive to be more lyrically creative, and he believes there is more of our culture to sing about than carnival. To younger musicians, he says, to dream is to live. Keep dreaming. Dion Batiste, C News.